Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nero Glace, and you see what we got on the screen today. Today, I'm not doing a K-pop reaction, but rather a reaction to a video that popped up on my recommended, and it caught my attention because it said my friends are rich, but I'm not, and so I want to know why Shaq with the two Q's isn't rich, but his friends are. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what this boy. I never watched him before. Don't know who he is, to be honest. So let's see what's going on.
All my friends are successful.
That was loud.
Why wasn't I?
Shaq with two Q's.
See, for the longest time, I've been creating content since 2019, 2020, and even before then. And it's like, I've always had this thing where I felt like I had it all figured out. All my friends are super lit. Like, I'm talking about from...
Real question. Is it weird somebody to talk to the camera like this the whole time, just looking at you? Like, how would you feel about this? If I just talked to you and looked straight at you the whole time like this? Would that be weird? Would it not be weird? Do you like this or you don't? Just a question.
My YouTube friends to my Twitch friends, whatever it might be, you gotta think. All the people you guys see me with from Miami the Kid to Quan, Island Boy Rock, Kai Cenat, Phantom, Agent 00, all these creators you guys see me with, from clips to YouTube videos to wherever it might have been, they're all super big in their creative space. Kai's the biggest Twitch streamer. AMP is one of the biggest groups in the world. At the time I was with Miami, Miami was the biggest Riz YouTuber. And I built with Prime. Prime's a big YouTuber. It's like, I build a lot of big creators, and I always just say, like, you know what? These are my friends. They are very successful. I have to be successful, right? It has to just happen. And I had this kind of...
It doesn't have to just happen. It is the work ethic, and people have to be drawn to you. He seemed to have a following in general. I think he said 70K subscribers. So everybody don't have the same path, and everybody want to reach the same level. So as a man, you gotta do your own work, and don't wait for don't try to get the drip from the faucet. Like, say it's Cass, he's the faucet. Don't try to get the drip from him. You gotta get your own. Not saying he don't know that though.
Stigma in my head where it's like, there's no way this doesn't work. There's no way that, like, why not me? Why can't I be lit? Why can't I be successful? Right? I thought that I just deserved it. Like, just because me being me, I just deserve it that much. You feel what I'm saying? But it wasn't until I shifted my mindset and I realized that, hey, why do you deserve it? Why you over everybody else? Oh, because they're your friend, you just deserve it? Which 9 times out of 10, a lot of people had those same mindsets, right? But I had to sit back and realize that, bro, that's not enough. That's not enough. Bro, I spent, from the 2020 to 2024, I spent 4 years kind of doing content. I spent 4 years doing the bare minimum. Like, I put more effort into everybody else's content and put the least amount of effort into my own. Like, I upload one video every now and then. I do a little bit of TikTok. I'll just do that. But when it comes to a Kai stream, I go super hard. A Phantom stream, I go super hard. Miami video, I go super hard. You feel what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? It's like I put more effort into everybody else.
That's how you set yourself up to be a background character, a support, you know what I'm saying, a wingman, right hand, left hand, whatever you want to call it. You can't be no main character thinking you finna get this, and we only really expecting to see you on other people's content. Like, you are tier three character, tier 2, whatever. Not saying he is, but once you put yourself in that position to where you only kind of being seen with other people, ain't nobody coming to see you for you. We want to see you as the entourage, the act, the special, over here aiding what Kai got going on. You know what I'm saying? The say a joke here and there, the funny guy, to make this stream lit.
You feel what I'm saying? And my friends, you gotta think, they were already lit. So the fact that they're already lit is like, no matter what I did for their video, they were gonna eat regardless. I didn't do enough for myself. You feel what I'm saying? This year, 2025, was the first time I put myself first. It's the first time I say, you know what? Shaq, it's time to lock in. You have to put the work in, right? Because just being a friend is not enough. Just being around is not enough. And this is really like a testimony slash transparency post, because a lot of supporters be like, "Oh, Shaq, you ain't got no car. Your friends have these cars." And listen, everybody's success has to look different. I feel like I went through what I went through in the content space because I had to learn, one, what I should be doing, and one, how to do it, right? A lot of my friends do a lot of different content, from lifestyle content to vlogging to streaming.
Good point. And that's something I'm learning along the way is well, not that like I'm copying other people and things like that, but it's your path and you gotta find out what you good at. And just because it works for the next person doesn't mean it'll work for you. Don't mean that's what people want to see you do. I started out just reacting strictly to hip hop. Once I transitioned out of hip hop, things started. The channel got monetized very fast. The views went up. It made me realize like, hey, get out your comfort zone, try different things out, and just because it worked for somebody else and you da da da, don't mean that it's for you. You know what I'm saying? What he good at and his special talent don't gotta be yours.
To gaming, whatever it might be, I had to figure my lane out, right? But it took me, I'm not gonna say separate, because I ain't really separate, because I'm still in communication with all my friends. All my friends that you guys see me with, we still talk, like probably not every single day, but we still have conversations, right? So we're all still locked in, like super locked in. But it's like I had to have a moment of silence for myself to say, all right, bet. It's like, you're getting kind of older now. Your friends is lit, they're making this money. Why aren't you? What are you doing wrong? Where are you falling short at? And I realized that the only place I'm falling short at is my productivity, my visibility. Like, the whole world knows who I am, right? People know Shaq. They didn't see my face before on clips. They didn't see me in the behind the scenes. I've been in Streaming University. I've been in all these big streams, Mafia-thon 3, all these big streams and all these big videos, but they have not seen me on my platform, right? So now I was trying to fight the battle of trying to bring the people from over here to my platform, right? So doing that, I realized.
My bad, yeah. I don't know what I just pressed, but what I was gonna say is that this is actually my first time even hearing or seeing a Shaq. But I'm also not really big in the streaming community as far as watching streamers and things like that, because I'm like real big on when you trying to do content. It is cool to watch people to get inspired, but sometimes you can overly watch things and not have your own creativity because your head is only filled with things you've seen somebody else do. So I take a step back and then try it myself, and then if I need little help trying to figure things out, then I go search. You feel me? That's what I go do. That's me though, Nero Glace.
Okay, bet. What am I actually good at? I'm good at speaking. I have a good opinion. I like to articulate myself in a certain way. People like to hear me speak. Let's try it. Now, I would never think in a million years that I would be a person making talking videos. I just never thought that. I never thought I would make talking TikToks all day, but I post at least 5 videos every day of me just talking about different topics and giving my opinion on it. I never expected that. I expected me to be with some hoes, me to be playing some games, getting drunk and doing all that stuff on a video and being super cool and lit to the world, because I always want to be cool. I want to be cool. But I have to come to the realization that, brother, that's not your calling. That's what you're called for. You're called to educate, inspire, and motivate. Because oftentimes my clips are me motivating people, right? Before I even start doing it for myself, I just go viral for just having inspirational words. And I was always a figurehead for the people who say, oh, Shaq stayed down, so I know if he stayed down and he's humble. I was that figurehead. So now I had to just articulate myself and get the viewers to know that, hey, I'm still motivating and inspiring, but now on my channel, on my page, come tune in over here. Follow me, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're here watching the video, do the same thing, please.
Hey, what'd he say? Like, comment, subscribe. If you doing it, you feel me? You gotta. We feeding you. I'm stuttering. We feeding you. You feeding us. But hey, I most definitely feel that I like I said, it's all about your journey, finding yourself, seeing what you want to do, trying different things out. I never really seen myself as the live streamer that's like real turn, like personality wise. I can turn up, have fun, get giggly, like giddy and things like that. But I said giggity, but giddy and things like that. But I'm more kind of like relaxed, chill, da da da. Like my reactions ain't. You'll never probably see me really falling out of chair. I'm not real theatrical when it comes to like things like that. Now I do have my dramatic side, but it's not falling out of chair. It's not breaking none either. Now, if I break something, then send help. Yeah, just send help.
So yeah. So back to the whole main video is like I want you guys to know this, bro. Your environment and who you're around, like you know they say, oh, if you're around a group of millionaires, you're the next millionaire. That's 100% true, but you have to work for it. The work has to get put in. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, just being around is not enough. By the grace of God, I'm glad that God opened those doors for me and allowed for me to be around all my friends and get to see how they work and see, their process. And I was just dumb because I was sitting here and watching them plan and execute, having meetings, putting things together, getting props, putting an outfit on, and do all these things. I was sitting and watching this for years, but I never applied it for myself. I still did the bare minimum. I would sit and watch them plan out a video, but I'll just pick up my camera and be like this. YouTube, what's going on? Today we're doing this maybe, and I still did the bare minimum, even though I watched them go super duper hard. So I want you right now who's watching this video, if you're a small creator, medium-sized creator, whatever size you are, I want you to realize that the bare minimum is not enough. Just praying and hoping is not enough. You have to put in that extra work. You know what I mean? You have to do a little extra. You have to, get up and say, you know what? Today I'm not going out. I'm not partying. I'm not watching no Netflix. I'm going to plan some videos. I'm going to execute. I'm going to reach out, get some people for the video. I'm going to, do some research. Like when you're watching your video, when you're watching people videos, don't just be a consumer, be a student.
Yes. Every time I watch, that's a great point. Every time I watch a video now, I'm watching for things that I'm like, oh, I can implement that. Oh, they did a great job here. Oh, maybe I should be able to learn how to do this, because if you just don't have a big team behind you, you gotta do everything yourself. But it's inspiration everywhere. And when you on YouTube and you're doing YouTube, it's basically your job. You're looking at your competition, you're looking at your coworkers. So you see how your coworker keep winning employee of the month. See what they're doing. See how they keep winning an award. I know you want that award. Like I said, y'all like when I look at the camera like this? Do y'all? I don't know. But like I said, he ain't saying nothing wrong, and it's most definitely things I can relate to, like listening to him. And I'm kind of I like, this is my first video seeing him. My first impression of him is something that's like, okay, it's positive, not no crazy stuff. Because if I would have seen him, like, say, some people, they get on camera, they rip their shirt off, they want to, what I'm saying, like all that theatrical stuff, like, no, not watching it. I don't even care what you guys say no more. I don't even want to see it. Once you do certain things to me, once you do certain things to me, I don't want to see it. Because that's not how I carry myself. But I appreciate him talking and such as a man, showing his growth, showing where he went wrong, and showing where he's going and is and will be.
Right, because it's easy for us to sit back and just sit there and watch videos all day like, oh, this is funny, this is cool. But as you're watching it and it's funny and it's cool, sit back and say, you know what? What about this makes it funny? What about this makes it cool? How do they cut the video up? What are they talking about? You know what I mean? So it's like, but it took me a while to learn this. And that's kind of why, like, you know how you watch interviews and you see people say, yo, I've been doing this for 10 years and da-da-da. I'm like, 10 years? They tripping. I sat back and I realized, I'm like, yo, bro, I've been doing this for like 7, 8 years. Because sometimes during the process, you don't realize how long you be doing it because you're doing it because you love it. Right? I've done this for at least 5 years without getting paid. You feel what I'm saying? And if I was getting paid, it's like, what, $100 a month, $200 a month. That can't pay no bills. That can pay with your phone bill. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, you have to go through that process. Everybody's process is different. Right? So I just think, I thank God for giving me my friends and giving me my acquaintances and putting me on those rooms and showing my face to the world and showing that I have a talent, that I can be laugh, I can entertain, I can be motivated, and I can motivate.
I'm thinking about that $100 a month. Hey, for sure, that's the first milestone once you get monetized. Try to hit that 100. Once you see that 100, you try to go up from there and try to make it to like life sustaining money. As of right now, I'm just trying to figure out my pathway and plan and see how I want to drop. I do have a full schedule as far as life wise goes. So when I get all the time I can, I try to use my time to record. I have been playing the game a little bit more than I have need to, so I got to cut back on that. But cause yeah, the game, unless I had started doing gaming content as well, but like I said, that channel ain't monetized yet, so we focus on this channel right here. So backseat boy.
But now I know that I come first, right? I come first, and I'm gonna use my visibility now to use my voice to teach, educate, and motivate. You feel what I'm saying? So all my supporters who watch me, who love me, and just know I'm gonna keep putting that work in. I know y'all haven't seen me that much on YouTube, but if you go back on TikTok, I have posted from April to now. I have posted well over 300 videos. I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably posted over 1,000 videos since April to now, because I post 5 videos a day every single day. So a month would be like 150, 150, 150, 150. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That's 7 months. I post over 1,000 videos in the last 7-8 months, 100%. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been still working because now I realize what I should be doing, how I should be doing it. But now I'm gonna figure my YouTube out, because I don't want to just.
I started YouTube first, try to build YouTube up. The TikTok algorithm is kind of weird to me. I haven't really cracked that yet. Not saying I cracked YouTube algorithm, but it's kind of I haven't really cracked YouTube algorithm as well, but it's been easy for me to kind of grow on YouTube than it has TikTok. But I'm also not as, what they call it, consistent on TikTok, because I don't really use TikTok. What's his name? Shaq with 2 Qs. I'm just trying to see how many followers. He has 141K followers on TikTok. And he has, they don't tell you how many videos he has. He got 6.6 million likes. Okay.
If you're watching this, God will be to you. You know how in the Bible.
Okay, I guess it is motivation talking. Okay, he been posting.
Be a YouTuber who doesn't have value. I want to actually give you guys value. I want to speak to you guys, and not like a podcast format, but like a FaceTime call. Like, this is our FaceTime calls. I'm doing testimonials, my story times, advice, how-tos, all of those things right here on my YouTube channel. I'm not changing the name. I'm not making a new.
He was fine looking at the camera, talking to the camera like this, because we want to do like a FaceTime call. You feel me? Yeah, I want to talk to you and give you some advice. And what I'm learning right now is you do have to heal yourself, focus on yourself for a moment, stand back, look at the grand picture, and don't get caught up in the moment. That's all I have to say.
Channel is to still Shaq with 2 Qs. Y'all might still get a little video here and there with me, with a little razzle dazzle. Y'all gonna still get those, but we'll get a lot of these too. But I love y'all, man. Shout out to all my friends who are part of the process. Shout out to all my supporters. You know what I'm saying? We're on the road to 70K.
Peace, depending on me to feed them. I gotta go, leave them, leader, leaning. You gotta know how to treat it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me do this real quick. Let me get rid of that. So I will say that the video is not what I was expecting. I was expecting more of him to talk about his relationship with his friends and things like that, and his mindset along the way. But it was a great video. Great video. He did great. It most definitely allow you to sit back and think like where you could do better at, or where you slacking at, or think about the times that you probably doing the same thing, helping others more than you help yourself. Like, I always been big on, even with working, is that I'm not gonna go work at a job harder than I work for myself at home. So if you can go bust out an 8-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour shift at work, don't come home and then just chill. I know you may be a little tired, but do you want to keep being tired from going to, stack boxes and say, I worked hard today, but then come home and there's something you want to do? Like, you get on YouTube or you get on TikTok, Instagram, and you see somebody doing something you want to do, and all you can think about is, hey, I wish I could do that. I probably can do that. Da 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 da. Come home and do that. Ain't nothing wrong with being tired for a little bit, depending on your age. Hey, we done pulled all nights before, going out to the clubs, drinking, playing a game all night, or going to have a Netflix and chill situation. We done all pulled all nighters before. So if you can pull all-nighters for that, you should be able to pull an all-nighter for yourself. You know, that's how I feel about all these things. You feel me? That's just how I feel. But sometimes it ain't about how I feel. It's about how you feel. So I hope that some of these seeds have planted in your mind and that you may feel the same way someday. But Shaq, I just ordered some chapstick, guys. This winter time has been beating my lips up. I hope that didn't sound weird in y'all ears. But yeah, lips been getting dry very easy. I have been hydrated though, but the cold air is not doing me any favors this time around. So I ordered me a pack of 6 organic all natural men lip balm. I don't need nothing glossy, nothing like that. So we waiting for that to come in. Should be here tomorrow, hopefully. But besides that, it was a great video. I'm gonna check out some more of his videos, show some support for sure. You know, I'm always here for people, motivating, trying to wake people up, encouraging. I'm all here for positive content and not brain rot content. Like, you know, it's cool sometimes to have a good laugh here and there, but as a man and a growing man, young man, I realize it's more beneficial for positive, growth activating content. You know what I'm saying? So don't listen to this and think that this is a too serious channel, because it's not always serious. It's not always serious, but it's gonna be okay. It's your boy Nero Glace. Finna get on to the next recording before it gets too late, and you know I had to lay it down so I can get ready to start my next day. Get these edited and get them out to you guys. You know, if you made it this far, I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to like, comment, sub, leave a comment on how you feel about the video. It's not a music reaction, so let me know how you guys feel about this style of reacting. Just a different genre of reacting. Whatever, different topic. You know what it is. But it's your favorite Nero Glace. Let's get to it. Love.